Hello there friends, welcome back to another stream update video with me, DoctorBenjyFM. Great Yarmouths, tier 10 to the top, and I'm pleased to say, delighted to announce that we have been promoted. Of course, last episode we did a little preview of what happened pre-season and then mid-season, and I plan on doing that again today. So this is very much the end of last season, and we'll talk through what happened with that then. We can't start anywhere else. Finley Lovett is the hero of the save so far. We love it so much. We love him so much. He's scored so many goals for us. It's coming in on a free transfer from Leyton Orient. 33, 22, 36, now 34, 125 and 148. The man is a goal-scoring machine and has propelled us to the top of the Betfair, different sponsorship company. I apologise everyone. Bet Victor Isterman North Division. If we take a look at the league table, we can see there then champions with 93 points, only 3 defeats throughout the league campaign. Didn't quite get the invincible season that I was hoping for, but yeah, we had. I've got to be completely honest. We had the best side, and sometimes you have the best side and don't win. See Glory Hunter, and sometimes you have the best side and you do win. And we had some star performers. You look at the average ratings of the entire league. We were pretty dominant in terms of basically everything. And you go back to the overview again, like top goal scorer, the top average ratings, and George Cox with 16 assists from left back was absolutely fantastic as well. 34 games, 16 assists, absolutely fantastic. And you look at the overall squad, and you can kind of see why we did quite well. We've got a really good base in midfield. Tactically, we're using something that I don't think many of you will have seen before. Of course, our boys are now off on holiday. But we were using the sort of four at the back rather than playing a winger. And what I try and do in lower league saves especially is I try and create overloads in certain areas. So we're trying to overload a little bit in this area. We're trying to overload a little bit in this area. And generally, it seems to pay off a lot. We managed to bring in some really quality additions last season. It was really, really helpful. Jonathan Rowe is absolutely brilliant. I worry we will lose some of these players. I'm concerned that if that happens, we won't be able to attract players of equal quality. And of course, upon promotion, that's going to make things tricky. But I'm hopeful. I think it'll be okay. It'll be interesting to see who sticks around. I think Finley Lovett, because of how he's rated in game in terms of current ability, I think we can keep him for a very long time, and hopefully we'll see him all the way to the Premier League, viewers. That's the dream, of course. Jacob Wakeling, we brought in next to him. He was absolutely sensational as well. Having a really good strike force, I think, in lower divisions is absolutely crucial. If you want to see how I sign these players and how I get a hold of some of them, getting players who are released from previous big clubs or players that are coming through youth academies that maybe don't end up making it, and picking them up and hopefully driving them to become better players, and in turn making Great Yarmouth a better team as well. Financially, it's not good. No. Not even a little bit good. Really bad, I think is the word I would use. Bad, viewers. We'll try our best to get out of this hole. It's not ideal, though. It's just one of those situations where you don't really progress in lower leagues unless you break the balance a little bit. So you kind of have to do that. You can't worry about it. It's for the chair. I've been appointed to manage the team, not manage the finances. So we'll let the chairman deal with all of that. For those that don't know as well, Danny Graham is my assistant manager. Of course he is. You'll realise just how good we've got him in Glory Hunter if you're watching that series compared to there. Not as good in this one. We're trying to train him up, but we can't afford to do coaching courses. I can't afford to do them. Neither can Danny. It's a bit of a nightmare. But look, moving forward, I think we can do another promotion. Whether it happens straight away next season, that is the debate, isn't it, really? I guess the only way to find out is to come and watch me on twitch.tv. As these videos go live, I'm always live. There are, of course, VODs as well. But this is very much this is what happened in the last season. I will bring you an episode, an update straight after this, as in the video, where we'll talk about the future and how we've done in the around the halfway point of next season. So I'll hand you over to new Ben, future Ben, we'll call him that. Hello, Ben from the past. I am Ben from the future. And the reason I'm Ben from the future is I'm streaming right now as you watch this video. If you're watching in the future, there's a chance I am live, so check over twitch.tv/DoctorBenjy. But I thought I'd give you the most up-to-date possible version of this series so far. And you can see here then that the team is looking slightly different to what you may have seen a moment ago, as we've had to bring in a whole host of new players to try and catapult us up through the divisions. And so far, well, it's going pretty well. The key men that we've brought in then, Phil Leader was an absolute superstar and still is an absolute superstar. The league campaign's going very, very well, and he's a big part of that. Equally, Chris Green, another central midfielder. If you come to the stream, these are the boys to look out for in the centre. Two absolute heartbeats of our side. Naz Bakrin at the back as well has been a real steady ship. 7.17 from centre-back has been really, really good. So he's been a superstar. And most recently, we've brought in Nick Cadden at left wing. We're trying to find a situation where we've had a very torrid time with Joe Haig I'm trying to get the best out of him. He's performing in fits and starts. He's coming to a little bit of form more recently, actually. If you take a look at his form, like you can see, a few goals, few assists, finally starting to turn it round. But yeah, having tried to persevere with him a lot, we had a big falling out at the start of the season. It was dramatic. The big issue, though, was that we lost 4 of our key players. Jonathan Rowe left, Jacob Wakeling left, Joe Grayson and Douglas Thurm all went away to clubs that are better and bigger than ours, which is a shame. And yeah, as a result, we had to refresh things. And so far, that's gone pretty well. Goal scoring front. Finlay Lovett has got 30 goals in 31 starts so far, 20 and 25 in the league campaign. And speaking of which, then, we are top of the table. 8 points clear with a game in hand. Only 1 defeat so far this season. We managed to refresh the squad once again. And Finlay Lovett, for whatever reason, is the best player in world football, and I continue to enjoy his work. So the Great Yarmouth Adventure continues to be really good fun, and if you want to come and follow it, you know what you should know by now where I'm doing it. And yeah, we'll conclude probably the season in the next stream or so. So you can see there, lots of games to play, but lots of exciting stuff that can happen, and a promotion too. And this is the big point, really. If you take a look at the rules here, the promotion goes to the Vanarama North or South. It depends where teams are to which one you go into, but we're very, very close to becoming a Vanarama League North or South side. And at that point, we can potentially go professional and start to really ramp up this journey, bring in some regens from all over the world, maybe. And yeah, you can see, just the thought of it has made me excited. So if you're looking forward to that and want to come and get involved and enjoying the journey on YouTube, feel free to come over and watch. And yeah, we'll be live all afternoon. So if you enjoyed this, come on over, and you want to see more, make sure you subscribe for updates, and you're over with me on Twitch. So we'll have with Catherine. Until next time, I'll see you very, very soon. Maybe now. Goodbye.